Number 65 on page number 5.95, balance sheet of Abir and Divya who are sharing in the ratio 3:1 are given and the adjustments are given. So let us prepare the revaluation account, that is the easiest part of such questions. So let us find out decrease in assets and decrease in liability, increase in asset and increase in liability. That would be given in the adjustment only. So here the first adjustment given is Vibhor shall bring 80,000 as his share of goodwill premium. So that is not related to revaluation account. Next adjustment is stock was overvalued by 20,000. Overvalued. So we need to decrease the asset. So I have written in the debit side, since the decrease in asset is recorded in the debit side of revaluation account. A debtor whose dues of rupees 5,000 were written off as bad debts paid 4,000 in full settlement. So what is the bad debts recovered? Increase in asset, we can say that 4,000. We already had written off, but we got it 4,000 from that debtor. So increase in asset is there. And then 2 months salary at rupees 6,000 per month was outstanding. Increase in liability 6,000 for 2 months per month. So 6,000 into 2, that is 12,000. Increase in liability I have shown in the debit side. Now the next one is related to the capital adjustment. So it is not related to the revaluation account. Adding it, 32,000 minus 4,000, that is 28,000 has been distributed among Abir and Divya in their old profit sharing ratio. So that is the revaluation account. Next part of the question comes out to be the partners capital account. So first of all, in the partners capital account we would be writing the balances from the balance sheet. So Abir's balance is 6,000 and Divya's balance is 4 lakh. There is general reserve. So general reserve will be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio among the old partners, not the new partner. It will be distributed, the general reserve in the balance sheet, that will be distributed in the old ratio among the old partners. Then premium for goodwill, Vibhor has brought 80,000 as share premium for goodwill. So that will be distributed in the sacrificing ratio. Again here also the calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio I have not shown, because no such statement or ratios are given. So directly the old ratio would be taken as the sacrificing ratio. By investment fluctuation fund, IFF means investment fluctuation fund. So we can see that the investment value, the book value is 5 lakh and the market value in the balance sheet is 4,40,000. So there is decrease in the value of investment by 60,000 and we have a reserve of, or the fund of investment fluctuation as 1 lakh. So out of 1 lakh, 60,000 will be used up for the for maintaining the difference in the market value and the book value, and the remaining 40,000 will be distributed in the old ratio among the old partners. That is important to note, that investment fluctuation fund value in the balance sheet is given 1 lakh and the fall in the value of investment is by 60,000. So that 60,000 will be used from this fund and again 40,000 is remaining. That 40,000 will be distributed in the old ratio among the old partners. The new partner is bringing how much? 3,03,000 new capital. This calculation of this capital I'll be showing separately after the preparation of the balance sheet. How this 3,03,000 be got. Revaluation loss is there, 21,000 and 7,000 I have shown in the capital account in the debit side. Profit is shown in the credit side and loss will be shown in the debit side. Then we have taken out the differences, that comes out to be 7,59,000, 4,53,000, 3,03,000 for the new partner. Now the balance sheet, cash 1,40,000 already was there. New partner is bringing 3,03,000, 80,000 as the premium and 4,000 has been recovered from the bad debts. So total cash is 5,27,000. Debtors 6,50,000 minus 50,000 the provision in the balance sheet. Stock, that is to be reduced. So by after reduction that comes out to be 2,80,000. 20,000 from 3 lakh has been deducted. Investment is to be, the market value is 4,40,000, at that we have written. The creditors I have written 2,20,000, no adjustment is related to that. Then salary outstanding is 12,000, that again comes from the revaluation account, 6,000 for 2 months. EPF, that is Employees Provident Fund, this is also a fund, but it is never distributed in the partners capital account because it was not related to the partners but to the employees. So whenever the employees are going to ask for it, we have to pay back. So Employees Provident Fund is again maintained at the same 1 lakh. General reserve has been distributed, and the new capital balances here we have calculated, that I have written here, and then added up 18,47,000, 18,47,000. Now let us see that 3,03,000 for Vibhor, how we have calculated that. He has to bring 1/5 of the total share of the firm, and if he is getting 1/5 share, it means Abir and Divya are having 4/5 share together. And their capital account, in the capital account, in the debit side, all the items I have added, and whatever was in the debit side I have deducted. The credit side total I have done, and the item which was in the debit side I have deducted. Same for Divya also I have done. Whatever the values were in the credit side I have added, and in the debit side whatever the value was there, that has been deducted. So it comes out to be 7,59,000, 4,53,000, that comes out to be 12,12,000. This is the capital of the two partners Abir and Divya, which is 4/5 of the total capital of the firm. So how to take out the total capital of the firm? So that will be reversed and multiplied. So 5/4 into 12,12,000. So total capital of the firm need to be how much? 15,15,000. And out of this total capital, what portion Vibhor has to bring? 1/5. So that comes out to be 3,03,000. That is the calculation how we have got the share capital of Vibhor.